Hi everyone, I'm Steve, the Associate Vicar at Christ Church, Hanham.
And I'm Eley, Steve's wife, and together we're really pleased to be sharing with you something we're really excited about.
So you might have seen on our personal Facebook pages and definitely on Christ Church Hanham's Facebook page, this image.
And here is the full picture. So Christ Church in the afternoon, which is going to start at 3:30, and it's going to be in Christ Church Church Hall.
Christ Church in the afternoon is going to be all about building a community, getting to know each other and sharing life and faith together.
It's going to be lively, informal and interactive, but it's also going to be about growing deep and meaningful relationships and serving our community, all with the core purpose of growing in our faith in Jesus.
We want it to be a church family in the most positive sense, with every life stage and circumstance welcomed. Whether you're young or old, you're single or your family. In fact, let me save time. We want it to be for everyone.
And as we start out, we know that half of us are going to be children and young people, and so we want them to shape this just as much as us grown-ups.
We're realistic. We know that will mean babies crying, toddlers exploring, and teenagers sometimes just needing their own space. Parents, relax. As we see it, this is all part of being church together.
And we also want us to be a church that is for everyone, especially for people who don't do church. People that might be searching, exploring, or maybe just not sure what they believe. And so that's why from the start we're going to be doing something called the Alpha course.
You can find out a bit more about that by clicking on the YouTube link in the comments below. We love Alpha because it gives everyone permission to ask some deep questions, but also to chuck in their own take on things, or simply feel free to listen and ponder.
So it's really important to us that this is so much more than just a service. It's about being a real community of faith. So how we start is going to reflect that community vibe. So let's give you an idea of the plan for the first week as we start out.
So it's the big day. It's next Sunday, the 12th, the first ever gathering. So at 3:30, we're going to start with some connect time. For the grown-ups, there's going to be tea and cake, and for the children and young people, there's going to be a bouncy castle.
And then at about 5 to 4, we're going to have new beginnings starting out. And this is going to be a time where we're going to share a little bit more of what Christ Church in the afternoon is going to be all about. And we're going to have a little bit of time to dip our toes in very gently into a time of worship. And then at about 4:10, we're going to have Bible story time. And some of our young people are going to prepare a Bible story to share with all of us.
Then at 4:20, we're going to have the Alpha Taster. And the theme of that first Alpha film is there more to life than this? We'll basically watch that first film to get a bit more of a picture of what Alpha's about. Then at 4:40, it's going to be chewing things over. That's the opportunity for us all to give our take on what the film has included and to hear other people's perspectives. If you've got things to offer, that's brilliant. If you're more that kind of person who likes to sit in the background and soak it in, that's fine as well.
And then at about 5:15, we're going to finish by having food together. This is where we're all going to muck in and we're going to eat together and enjoy that time together over food. And we should be done by 6 o'clock. Then everyone can head home, hopefully well fed and ready for kids to go to bed or to get ready for Monday morning, and then just have some chill out time and the rest of your Sunday evening.
So I'm sure week 1 we're going to nail everything. We'll see. So like we said, it's a bit more than a service, but we'd love you to come along and give it a go without any pressure or obligation. If you'd want to ease yourself into meeting lots of new people, then feel free to come towards the end of the connect time. Or if you're not sure about eating with everyone, feel free to head off at 5:15. It's entirely optional. I think eating together is going to be really special. It might be one of my best bits, but like we said, it's down to you.
If you can't make the 12th, then please feel free to come along any Sunday afternoon. You don't need to book in or anything. But if you have any special dietary requirements, we would really like to cater for these, so do let us know.
So if you're coming on the 12th and you want to let us know in advance to help with the initial numbers, that would be brilliant. There's no pressure to do that. We're going to massively over cater because we want to make sure that everyone's welcomed and that we can have loads of people. But if you want to let us know you're coming, then you can send us a text or a WhatsApp, or you can email me on my email, or you can message us on the church Facebook page at Christ Church Hanham. But don't worry, if you don't decide until on the day, you can just spontaneously come and you'll be so welcome. As I said, we're going to make plenty of food. So all those details will be in the comments below.
Thank you so much for listening. We really hope that you might want to get on board with this adventure too. You'd be so welcome. We can't wait to see you.
So if you've got any questions, then you can use the same contact details to be in touch with us, particularly questions about Alpha. But we really look forward to welcoming you next Sunday, the 12th, or the Sundays after that.